Yo, what's up? This is WeAreDeathStar. I am Darth Dominus.
And I am the entity, Darth Grimm.
And today we actually have a special guest with us today. Marcus Storm, one of our brothers.
This man work speaks for itself. And if you guys can, go check out some of his music.
Y'all knew it was about that time. It's your boy Marcus Storm. I'm the host of Sip and Chill. I'm a rapper, songwriter, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a big Star Wars enthusiast, and these guys already know what's up. I am a Mace Windu fanboy. All right, let me tell you something. Mace Windu has it all. He has the power, the strength. He's a natural born leader. He is second under Yoda, and he's one of the strongest Jedis of all time. That man can do it all. He is the homegoing, kill streaking, metamorphosis, fucking Samuel Jackson ass nigga that I know. All right, come on, right here, come on, right here, come on, right here.
Yes,
that
yes.
sugar is nice.
Yes.
All right, so let's talk Mace Windu, you guys. What we got?
So, Grim, since we have a guest here, I think it's only right that he goes first.
Oh, no, definitely. Go right ahead. The floor is yours.
All right, so what are some things, Marcus, that you liked about Mace Windu?
What do I like about Mace Windu? So, Mace Windu is definitely my type of Jedi just because he's a naturally born leader. You know, and he also stands out from the rest. He literally has this purple crystal in his lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and not a lot of people could do that, you know?
Well, no, it's actually very rare. Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Did you know that the reason why he has that his purple lightsaber, his kyber crystal, is because the crystal itself sensed that he has dark side energy, dark side thoughts within him, but he uses it for the good of others, which is why his crystal turned purple.
I did not know that.
Yeah, because a kyber crystal, which is what the crystals are called, a kyber crystal will, when you pour your force energy into it, it turns the color that most likely will depict the type of Jedi you will be. If you're more forceful, who likes to be on the front lines, more in the front lines in battle, more than likely you're going to get a blue kyber crystal. But if you're one that likes to study and is more in tune with the Force and meditation, more than likely you're going to get a green kyber crystal.
Yes, indeed.
And the red kyber crystals that the Sith use is because they take lightsaber crystals from defeated Jedi and corrupt them, basically bending them to their will by force, and doing that causes the crystal to bleed, which is what gives it its red color.
Interesting.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't learn that in college.
No, you just learn that from being a huge nerd who stays by himself most of the time as a child.
Jesus Christ. Tell us more, Darth Dom.
Oh, I could, but we don't have that much time.
I mean, if we gonna be real, it's no surprise. You know, it's just that Mace Windu is that nigga, man.
Yes, he is.
He is. He literally chopped off the bounty hunter's head, Boba Fett. He's just he like Boba Fett. You know, he's a hell of a gunslinger too. You know, he's like pew pew, and Mace was like I'm just like, are you watching something? Or are you?
I think you meant Jango. Boba Fett was his son.
Oh, Jango Fett.
Yeah, and it's actually funny that you mentioned the fight between Jango Fett and Mace, because honestly, that was one of my favorite parts. Their fight, despite how quick it was actually one of my favorite parts in episode 2.
Same. For me, when it comes to Mace Windu, there's a lot of things that I didn't like about certain things he do, but there's a lot of things I did like about certain things that they do. And one of the things I like the most when it comes to Mace is like he stands on principles.
Mm-hmm.
And if you break those principles, you will be shunned, put in prison, or probably worse, killed.
Right. No, agreed. And
Make it sound like a blood.
well, I mean, but one of the things I liked about him is, despite the fact that he was kind of against Anakin, even when he was a child, and he was against them training him as a Jedi because he was past that cutoff point in age. When Anakin brought vital information to him, he's like, "Okay, cool. I know you want to get the title of Jedi Master, and I will grant you that if you just stay here while myself and a couple other masters go to investigate the claims that you've brought to me, and if true, arrest Counselor Palpatine. All you need to do is sit here. When I get back, I'll deliberate with the other masters, and we'll give you the title that you want of Jedi Master, and I myself will take you to the restricted section, I'll give you access to the restricted section, and even teach you some of the dark side techniques that I know myself. All you need to do is sit here." Excuse me. All you have to do is sit here and wait.
Yeah, and it's such a simple task that can be done.
Just be patient.
And that's where Anakin is truly impatient. He's a very impatient individual. But when it comes to Mace, it's something that Marcus touched on in our video, just recent, before it, cut off on us. Mace, if he would have took the head of Palpatine, a lot of things would have been prevented.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Vader would not have been born, like you said.
Right.
Yeah. Vader wouldn't have been born, and the Empire would crumble before he'd even started.
I mean, do you mind if I say this one?
Go ahead.
Vader wouldn't have been born, the Empire would have crumbled, and the Empire wouldn't have struck back.
That is true. That is very true.
I had to do it.
I heard it. I don't think he heard it, but I did.
Oh no, I heard it. Now, true, but then again, what's to say somebody else wouldn't step up and try to take the place of the Sith?
Because the Sith is...
Here's the thing, with the rule of two, there can't be... If Palpatine died by Mace's hands, and Vader never became Vader. If Mace killed Palpatine before Anakin got to the council chambers, then Anakin never turned into Vader. And here's the thing: there has to be a preceding Sith in order to create the next generation.
Well, this comes from another particular movie that we will get to eventually, episode 9. What's to say that Palpatine already didn't have clones in place?
That's a good question.
No, you're right, and it touches on something that we will get to later, but that whole scenario kind of irritates me in and of itself for a multitude of reasons that we will discuss at a later date. Yeah. But honestly, that I can see that happening. Him dying at the hands of Mace, him stopping Anakin from becoming Vader, but then his death activates one of those clones. Well, I can see that, but here's the question.
Mm-hmm.
If that were to happen, would the clone need time to like acclimate to what's going on
Probably.
in the world? And if so, who's to say that while he's taking time to learn everything that's going on, assuming he doesn't have all of Palpatine's memories up until the moment he died, who's to say the clone doesn't get found out and killed?
True, but that's the thing. Like, they probably wouldn't have found out because he could have hid under wraps until he is where he wants to be, and then come back and strike.
Yeah, true. So another thing that I really, really enjoyed about Mace Windu's character is the fact that he saw before anyone that yes, Anakin is strong. Yes, Anakin is powerful. Hell, probably even more powerful than me. But he's not ready for the rank of master.
Oh yeah, Anakin was hella immature.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can be. Oh, that carries a long way. You can be hella talented, but you can lack in maturity.
Right. And you needed maturity to be a Jedi Master.
Exactly. And that's where all the Jedi Masters that we've seen, that's what was their strong suit. They were mature. They developed. Anakin was immature. He was that kid that I feel like if he got into a position of power, he would have burned everything down.
Yeah, he would have ruined it. Like he just burned himself. Literally.
Yeah.
Literally, I didn't mean for that to be a pun, but I mean, my thing is he burned bridges. He burned bridges with the Jedi Knight. But hell, this man killed all the children.
Yeah, which I touched on in the previous video that I liked. That particular scene I liked because it developed. It showed like he's serious. He's complete dark side. That's my favorite scene because it cemented that he was Vader, but.
At the same time,
in the video that we just did, 1 second, I don't like that because those kids could have lived.
Though they were supposed to be the new generation.
Yes.
We were just. Did I not just say that?
Yes. I mean, I'm just reading your mind, bro.
No.
I'm Black Mace Windu.
It's funny because you weren't here, and I literally just said that right before you got here.
I know
that he
I'm Mace Windu.
was supposed to. There are a lot of people's interpretation of the conversation between Palpatine and Anakin after Order 66 happens, where Palpatine is like, these are different content creators' interpretation of the conversation, but it's like, so, I see you killed all the Jedi, but my question is, where are the kids? He's like, Anakin's like, wait, sorry, what? Where are the kids? You weren't supposed to. I didn't want them dead. I wanted you to bring them here, and I was gonna teach them in the ways of the dark side. Oh, I kind of killed them all.
Because Anakin, as I said, Anakin's immature. He don't listen to nobody. Even when he transformed into Vader, this man didn't listen to nobody.
Yeah, he was still on his own time. And I will say again, I understand where Mace is coming from. So in those retrospects, I like Mace's character. Again, certain actions I didn't like, but overall, just what he stood for, I was a big fan of.
Oh yeah,
he stuck to his principles. They always say, if you go say something, stand on it. He said something and he stood on every word he said.
Oh yeah, definitely. One of the things I liked about his character, and something that we saw more of in the Clone Wars TV show than the movies. I know you watched them, Grim. And did you, Marcus?
What,
the Clone Wars TV show?
No.
Was out?
No.
Okay. Well, one of the things that I liked, they really did a great emphasis to show, is the relationship between his brigade of clones and himself. He just like Yoda and just like Anakin, he didn't see them as one whole unit. He saw them as individuals.
Yep, that is true.
Despite the fact that they all had the same face, he saw the little differences in each and every one of them. And there was actually this episode where one of his clones was being put on trial on an alien planet because he had gotten caught behind enemy lines. And Mace stood up and fought for him against the planet that he had crash landed on. Because there was no battle on this planet. It was a neutral planet. But simply because of the fact that this clone got injured, and due to a crash, and where he landed on that planet, he got injured, and he was like, "Yo, I didn't intend to be here. This was not an invasion by the Galactic Republic. It was literally an accident. I had to land somewhere. I'm in pain. And I just landed here by complete chance." And Mace stood up and he was like, I get that you're trying to stay neutral, that you don't want any part in the war. I understand that. My comrade here is in complete agreement with you, and so am I. We'll leave. But here's the thing. He needs medical attention. The only reason he and I are here is because he got shot out of the sky. And as you can see, his arm is bandaged, and so is part of his face because he was burned in the crash.
Well, gentlemen, is there any more input you would like to, give to our audience?
Yeah, fucking love you guys. You guys are doing great.
Thank you.
I'm definitely proud of these guys. We are Death Star. Hell of a podcast. I can't wait to see you guys get farther in your casting careers. And I know the future is bright for you too.
Thank you.
Mace Windu, you are the best Jedi of all time. Top 5, you are number 1. I don't think
2.
Yoda. No, 1. He's a strong black man. Understand that. And we hope to see you guys soon. See you on the next We Are Death Star.
That's right. And also make sure you go check out, again, Marcus Storm's music. You can find him on Spotify.
Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, everywhere on all platforms, even SoundCloud.
Aren't some of your songs still on SoundCloud?
Yeah, they're going to get deleted and replaced with new ones. So, new song coming out in September, All or Nothing, featuring Denzel the artist.
Don't we have an event coming? You have an event coming up too?
I do. We have Academy Fest August 6th. All right, I'm gonna be in the building. We Are Death Star is gonna be in the building.
That's right.
And we want to see y'all there. All right, we're gonna put on a great performance for everybody. Okay, if you like good music, good hip hop with great people and great company, we are your people. All right, it's no surprise. It ain't no secret. When We Are Death Star and Sip and Chill come into the building, please believe you're gonna have a good time because it's not just a prediction.
It's a spoiler.
That's my line. It's a spoiler. We'll see y'all later, all right? We Are Death Star. Sip and chill. Have a good one, y'all.
Peace.